Welcome to Toffee TV. I'm joined by Paul McAllister. The match preview. Manchester City at Goodison Paul. The one every Evertonian wants to win. I mean, listen, we're in not very good form at the moment. And probably the last team you want to face is Manchester City. But before we get into it, this video is sponsored by OneFootball. OneFootball's app makes it easy to keep up to date with all the latest scores, stats and transfer news all in one place. To download the OneFootball app, click the link in the description. Yeah, we're not in good form, and Manchester City are next up. Doesn't get any tougher really, does it?
No, I'm absolutely devastated. Do you know what I mean? I'm losing sleep over this game, thinking about how they're going to absolutely pound us.
Yeah,
and put goals past us. Yeah, it's going to really, really ruin my world.
Is it?
No, the thing on City is being serious. They look like they've just got their arse in gear. If we were playing these a few weeks ago, what I thought, you know what, I think we can get a result here. Take away the other thing in the back. That's in the background. This was just City 10 points clear at the top at top, and they were in the form they were in. I genuinely think, yeah, we can get something against these. They look like they've got a bit of a soft underbelly. They look like they're there to be get at. Whereas now, the other night against Arsenal, they turned it on. I think that Newcastle game has shocked them. I think it shocked Pep. I think Pep wasn't expecting that. So he said clearly what's needed to be said to them, and I think all these City players it's dawned on these City players that, Jesus Christ, we might actually lose this year. We might not win this league. We've actually got to, if we want this league, we're going to have to turn up and start really, really working hard to win games. We can't just go to stadiums and just expect teams to roll over for us, because they're not going to. Whereas last season, they just had that aura about them where you think there's no point even turning up against these. They're just going to roll us over. Do you know what I mean? Whereas I wouldn't say they've been figured out, but I think teams play them now don't have any inhibition playing. I think teams have raked out. You've just got to go with these. You've just got to stand toe to toe to them. You've got to stand toe to toe with them, and you might just get something out of it. And it's rare for a few teams. So I think if we are going to get something, that's all we can do. We've just got to take the fight to them. We can't just be sitting back and open for the best type thing.
I mean, that Newcastle game was weird because the City should have put them to bed. They had more than enough chances to be 3 or 4-0 up, and ended up, losing the game ultimately. And you're right, it's probably, Guardiola had said before that game they had to win every game really, because Liverpool were winning every game, and to lose it, then obviously it's had to refocus them. And then they got the boost the next night with Liverpool not winning, obviously, against Leicester, and then they were strong at the weekend against Arsenal. Obviously, we're recording this before Liverpool have played West Ham as well, so we don't know what's happening. But the way, if Liverpool were to not win against West Ham, then City could actually go top with beating Everton. So that'd be an extra carrot for them. From our perspective, obviously we're playing. I still regard these as the best side in the league. Liverpool have been brilliant, don't get me wrong, but for me, City's still the best in the league. And when we went to the Etihad before Christmas, I thought Everton done all right. They were typically, we shot ourselves in the foot. The 3 goals could have been dealt with a lot better. We give 3 poor goals, really, but we had chances out of our own that day. Richarlison missed one early on, and we'd had a Bernard shot very early that just whistled wide, and we had
I think Walcott had a goal as well, didn't he?
Walcott in the second half that should have scored. He put it over. Not to mention Calvert-Lewin's goal. So we give him a good go, go. And Pep Guardiola he mentioned Everton as one of the only 3 teams that haven't changed the way they play when they played them this year. And I took it as a compliment. Other people were like, well, so what, we lost, whatever. But for me, this one, I don't know how we approach it, because we're just defensively, we are horrendous at the moment, and we're playing against a team that can, Spurs put 6 past us at Goodison when we were defending all right at that stage. Well, I say all right, better than we are now. So how do we, in your mind, how do we keep these at bay?
I don't think you can keep them at bay. Do you know what I mean? I don't think we can anyway. I think the only way you're going to get anything against these, the only prayer you've got is just go at them, and hope that maybe they just
have an off night or something.
Have an off night, or just you get a bit of luck. Do you know what I mean? Like Newcastle did. I think that's the only way you're going to beat. You're not going to shut these down. You can't do that. Have they ever? How many games have they had this season? They've not scored. You think of any?
There'll be.
I think
Liverpool
Anfield,
and Mahrez missed the late pen, didn't he? Oh, it's a good one.
Have any other teams kept clean sheets? I can't think of any.
Convinced, like, there's not. Well, a plus, what are they? Plus 46.
Something stupid.
You know, we're 0 and they're plus 46, so that tells you that they are 26 points ahead of us in the table going into this. Score a lot of goals. So the Army, they've won 19 of their 25 games, lost 4 games, which is a bit bizarre. They lost at home to Palace, which was a mad result. And that was another game where they took the foot off the pedal. He was so far ahead, but weren't scoring goals.
Got a Walesy goal, Palace.
And then from there he kicked on. I think that the thing with them, lost to Chelsea, didn't he? That was the first defeat. I think the thing with City is that they do give you chances because of the way they play. But they draw you in. And we saw that at Goodison last year, obviously, when Allardyce was the manager. That first half, they just blew us away, didn't they? You know,
Balassi missed a sitter and 0-0, didn't he? And
1 second later,
they were up.
Well, it was 1-0 when he headed it. He headed it over, and Ederson took the goal kick to the halfway line. He went bing bing 2-0, and it was literally, that's how quick it can turn. We could have gone 1-1, and within 20 seconds we were 2-0 down, and then 3-0 down, and although we won the second half, for Sam Allardyce said at the end, it was very much a case of they just kept us at arm's length and just slapping us about a bit. And again, you know, the first goal massively important in this for us.
You'd like to think so, but we got the first goal against Spurs and still got blown away. Do you know what I mean?
You're not giving me any confidence here, Paul. You're making me terrified before we've even started.
I suppose, do you know what I mean? One thing I don't think De Bruyne's quite at the level he's capable of. He's had his injuries, hasn't he? But Aguero's just, it's an hat-trick. You'd like to think that's Aguero's goals done for this week. You know what I mean? Maybe he'll sit back and think, you know what, I can put my feet up on Wednesday night now. I just hit an hat-trick against Arsenal. Someone else can score against City, but against Everton rather. But I don't know. Is company fit?
He's been on the bench. He's been in and out. I mean, what would you do? Would you just, from Marco Silva's point of view, obviously a lot of people are having a go at him and justified because he's not performing.
He needs a result. He won't give a shite about what's going on or what the fans might think.
No.
You know it's going to be like. A lot of fans are not going to be devastated if we lose this game. But Silva will want this. Silva knows he's got to get a result. And I think above him, the people like Macheri and Brands, they'll be wanting a result. They won't be. The other thing will be entering their brain.
What happens if Everton have a right good go but lose the game? Do you think that'd be enough for some fans? If it say we put in a performance and it ended, I don't know, 4-3 or something, but we'd looked like we'd had a really good go. Do you think that'd be? Do you think for some people they go, all right, well we weren't very good against Wolves. We've had a real good go against a good side here. You know, we can take that into Watford at the weekend. Or do you think it's solely about a result this Wednesday?
No, I think it's the performance, as you said. I think a lot of fans are just desperate for something to get behind. They want to see
something, don't they?
Just some green shoots of recovery. So I think we want something to cling to, thinking, right, if we can just keep doing that, if we can just build on that, then we'll be okay. So to perform, if we can put a few goals past them, I think a lot of fans will go, you know what, there is definitely something to work with. This team isn't just completely rubbish. There's all these players are not just all crap and chipping out. There is something to work with there. Maybe the manager's on something. Oh, we didn't win the game, but I really liked how he changed that up. If he does that against Watford, we'll be all right. So I think it's the performance. I think if we were to lose this game 4-3, I think that would do a lot more for Silva than it would be if he just squeaks a crappy 1-1. And we just would defend him back to the wall. I think a lot more fans would take a lot more out of it if they just see the players really get into it and buying into the manager type thing. We can think, right, all right, we didn't get the result this week, but if we're playing like this now, imagine what we'll be like next season if we get a few more players to add to this. And
it's
the same against Liverpool. We didn't win it. The game we played so well in the game. It kind of helped the sting a little bit. Do you know what I mean? That we played so well against such a brilliant team. Jesus Christ, imagine how good we're at the start of a process. They're at the end of theirs. They're already winning stuff and challenging stuff. Imagine how good we'll be in a year if we're playing like this now with some of the shite we've got in our squad.
What would you do? What would you do formation wise or personnel wise? Because obviously we tried. I think we're all a little bit bored of our formation now. We're not getting the results we feel like we should be getting. We've won one of our last 6 home games, which is terrible.
Yeah.
And especially when you consider in that time we've had Newcastle, Watford, Leicester,
should have won all.
Bournemouth, Wolves.
Should have won every single one of them.
Spurs, okay, take Spurs out of it.
Yeah, Spurs.
The other 5 we beat Bournemouth. The other 4, Newcastle, Watford, Leicester and Wolves, and we haven't beaten any of them.
I don't think we scored many goals in any. We scored. Didn't score against Leicester, did we?
We got 2 against Watford, 1 against Newcastle, none against Leicester, and 1 against Wolves. So we've got 4 goals.
4 goals in 4 games. Against that, we were all pretty shaky at the back.
We're all in that middle section, aren't we? So for us not to beat, teams like that, 1 win in 6 games, and they're your 6 fixtures at home, is appalling as far as I'm concerned. Especially when we know the next 5 are 5 of the top 6. So
yeah,
what would you do? Would you change it, or do you think it's personnel, or do you think it's?
I want to just see us play a traditional 4-3-3.
Yeah.
I think. I don't know about Gay. What's Gay's situation? Is he still sulking? Is he injured? I know they say he's injured, whether he is or not. Do you know what I mean? If Gay can play, then he definitely comes in.
Yeah. Luca Dean obviously will be back, won't he?
No, he got a straight red, didn't he?
It was 1 match, wasn't it?
Was it 1?
Yeah, it's the 1 game.
Great, I was panicking over that.
Yeah, no, it wasn't violent conduct. It was just
no. All right, yeah. Dean back in. Yeah. If Mina's fit to play Mina, but he's probably not going to be.
No.
Do you know what I mean? Or you go for the back rather. I don't think it's an option.
Well, I think that's what we probably should go towards now, and give that a few months of, obviously when they're all available, and maybe try and mix it up a little bit that way.
Yeah. The midfield, he hasn't played a lot recently. Would you bring Schneiderlin back? And say
not if Garner's back though. I think because I just don't think they work together, because they both do the same mix. I think the big one for me is Gylfi Sigurdsson.
I wouldn't play him.
He's the big one for me, because I think if Garner's fit, put him back in, and you'd have him, Gomez, who I thought was decent on Saturday. Wasn't brilliant, but I thought he was better than he has been of late. Scored a great goal.
Yeah.
And then I just take Gylfi out at the minute. I just don't think he's performing.
No.
So it's a choice then whether you go with Tom Davis or you go with Bernard in that position, and then maybe have Richarlison. I don't know. Maybe stay with Jenk and maybe a Lookman on the right hand side.
Yeah, I'd have Richarlison and Lookman either side of Jenk, but stay close to him. Don't hold the line and leave him on his own in the middle in no man's land. Yeah. Get close to him. Do you know what I mean? Working a little triangle.
Force them back.
Swap around a little bit. Periods just run around and drag their players out of it. Sweat a little bit. Do you know what I mean? And Tosin drop in a little bit and hold the ball up and let these two work off. Do you know what I mean? In the middle, there's no place for Sigurdsson. I wouldn't put Sigurdsson there. What's he going to do? Yeah, you know what I mean? He's not going to get any space to get his head up and pin a pass against these, because they'll just be on him really quick. Pep wants the ball, win him back within a few seconds, doesn't he? So I'd have Gay there if we can have him there. I think there's an argument putting Schneiderlin there, because I just think we'll need someone who's a bit, what's the word?
Disciplined, who just shit, you think, or physically just bigger.
Yeah, sort of thing. Someone when they're on the ball, he'll might put his foot in and tackle them, type thing. Not someone who when he's on the ball, I don't expect him to do anything. Just get
McCarthy.
The ball. I'd have McCarthy, but where is he?
Sub against Huddersfield, wasn't he?
Yeah, was he a sub?
He wasn't on the bench.
I saw him warming up because he got a clap.
Oh, maybe he was on the back.
I don't remember. I think it was him. I think it was him.
But I think the thing with McCarthy is what McCarthy will do again. I mean, I don't know what the situation is with him, because he can't. He was sub against Huddersfield.
You don't want him. Why didn't you just loan him out? Yeah. They haven't loaned him out
because I just think he presses, doesn't he? He goes around and makes it difficult for players. So it'll be interesting, because obviously the manager's come out and given an interview to the written press. He didn't give this in his post match, but he's given an interview to the written press saying he's told, he's angry with the players now, and he's going to point the finger and he's going to. I don't know whether he did say it the way he said it now, though, because I think what's happening is I think he's realising I'm actually under a bit of pressure now. A few months ago after West Ham, and he was like, they're not doing what I said. That was early on.
Yeah.
And people were just like, oh, fair play. Yeah. Now he's getting questioned, and he's getting it from everywhere. The media are on his back, because obviously a lot of them are Allardyce's mates. Yeah. So they're highlighting everything he does. And he's getting questioned, rightly so, by the supporters, because this isn't good enough. Where are the changes? What are you doing?
Sherry got that line in as well, didn't he?
Sherry said
at the AGM.
Listen, people have said I've overprotected them. I just play devil's advocate with it, like you said, because I'm not sure if he's the right man or he isn't, but I just don't see how we can continue to keep chopping the manager and going, get rid of that and get rid of his coach.
It wouldn't make anything better. If he went tomorrow, it wouldn't make anything better.
No, it's a bit... So what we have to do is, but everybody who's questioning him is absolutely right. He should be questioned. So what he has to do is show people evidence that he's took that on board and he's doing different things. Because if you continue to do the same thing with the same results, it's the first sign of, it's what qualifies madness, isn't it?
Yeah.
Insanity. You're expecting
the same thing over and over again.
And expecting different results. It's not all of a sudden going to go, boop, oh, everything, it's perfect. See, I told you, those 30 games, it'd come good.
Yeah.
Because it's not like, you'd buy into it if we were looking like everything was clicking and we just weren't getting the results you were looking and going.
It looked like that to start with.
It did.
First few months of the season.
October, November, we were on it. We were winning the ball back. I think we said in the final word we were number one team for pressing and for recovering the ball and chances created. We were up there, and all of a sudden, it's just that's dissipated.
It's fell off a cliff, hasn't it?
Dissipated to not to a slow side to side passing, and you'll see a team on Wednesday who press high, press fast and quick, and move the ball quickly through the lines, and you'll see Everton the opposite of that because we're quite slow in possession.
Lackadaisical and
And
lethargic,
so, if we're to get anything, we have to match their work rate, and we have to take better care of the ball. Because if you give the ball away to these, bang bang, they're in. Like a Sané, will just destroy you. And I think that's the fear, I suppose, from our perspective.
As I said, we're going to need to take care of the ball. That's why someone like I know they don't work together positionally, but Gay, Schneider, I just think you're going to need someone in the middle of the park. When we get the ball, we keep the ball. So if we can't just have someone who's on the ball and then looking to just palm it off as quick as he can. But I wouldn't have Sigurdsson there because I don't think Sigurdsson. I don't think he's got the pace. He's not going to dribble past anybody, is he? And if he gets his head up, who's he going to give it to? Do you know what I mean? Because I just don't think playing a number 10 type player. I think you need someone who's a bit more reined in type thing. Yeah. So if McCarthy's fit and he's raring to go, I don't see why you wouldn't give McCarthy a go. I wouldn't play Davis. Even if it's set the tempo, McCarthy. If you just say just do 55. Just
go
out and get into someone quick and get the fans
and get everyone going. Get it on the pitch, press. It'll encourage other players to do the same. That might be what we need, and then the fans will buy into. When the fans look and go, well, these are having a right good go tonight for us.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously the idea.
Yeah.
We've got the other thing in the back of our minds, but as Evertonians watching an Everton team, if you see the lads running around and working hard and getting in amongst it, you're enthused. But as a fan base, you'll join in, and that's when Goodison becomes a difficult
under the lights, the night,
because that's what we're going to need against these top five. They're better than us comfortably.
The only way we're getting results against these is if the fans really get behind the players.
But the players have to give the fans something to
get behind,
and it's almost like it's come together as one, because technically we're not good enough to beat them, are we?
No.
But you don't know in a game of footy. You don't know.
It's not played. It's not top trumps, is it?
No, exactly.
It's not played on paper. But I think we can get something against these. But as I said, sometimes you might just need a little bit of luck for it. It could just be we have a shot, it's someone's arse, it goes in, and that's what the fans react to. Or it could be something that goes the other way. Maybe they get a dodgy set piece, something, or the referee's a knobhead, and then everyone gets annoyed. And
the one thing I'd be surprised is if they score a set piece against us, as in, I mean, a cross into the box and a header, because they don't traditionally do that. They don't.
We're terrible.
But then we could probably be out jumped by. Imagine we were down there.
Silva will score an header. With his new banner.
They'll pick Sterling out, in the middle. Listen, they're a fantastic side, and they've got amazing footballers, and hopefully they'll win the league. And because we're not going to win it, but it's going to be difficult, isn't it?
It's going to be difficult. I think Silva will want a result, though.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Oh God,
Silva needs a result.
He's not going to be out. Listen to him. He's not asked what Liverpool do.
Yeah.
Silva. In the grand scheme of things, it's about Everton, and he wants a result.
That's what we're going back
to. We all need the result as fans
to lift us.
To get to go. Look, they can do it. They can do it.
We need
against
evidence.
A brilliant side, and that to some people that might be performance. They might evidence of a performance where you go, these do care about us.
Yeah.
Others, it might take a win. It might need to be a win.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And that'd be great if we win. Then we go to Watford. You know, we win, we're on 36 points, and we go to Watford. And if we could beat Watford, then you know, who knows where that could take our season. Because we've got Liverpool and Cardiff and Liverpool after that, after a couple of weeks break. So it could take our season up another level. Yeah. If we lose to these, and we lose badly, and when I mean badly, I mean not showing any heart and fight and desire, then I think questions do have to be asked of everybody. Not just the manager,
even worse,
the players, the hierarchy, everyone, because there's got to be some response at some stage where you're showing evidence to your fans that it means something, hasn't it?
As I said, I'll be happy just as long as I see players rolling the sleeves up and having a go. We could lose 3-0, but if they're the only 3 shots they have are the goals, the only goals they get are the shots they have, and all these players are running around and having a go, and it just won't break for us, or the referee's an arse and he's giving them everything, or just someone's really unlucky, like they have a shot, it's the post, it bounces off. Do you know what I mean? I can put up with all those other things, like a bit of bad luck, or a referee being a dick. As long as I can see the effort, as long as I see it matters to the players, they want to score, they look bothered when they miss a sitter, they look bothered when a foul goes against them, they're going over to the ref and they're moaning over stuff like that. I want to see them
a reaction.
I want to see them up, I want to see them enthused, I want to see them bothered. If they just go and like it was at the weekend, where we've gone behind.
It's like resignation.
It's one of them, innit? Yeah, resignation, apathy. It's one of them, innit? Never mind. If we get more of that, then the questions are just going to be asked even louder, because at what point, as you said, at what point are these players and the manager just going to start responding? At what point is it going to show signs that it's ever going to click? Because right now it doesn't look like it's going to click. It looks like they're going out every week, hoping something happens for them, and if it doesn't, it's like, oh, never mind. Hopefully it'll work next week. It's like, no. We need it to start gelling really, really quickly, because if it doesn't gel quick, then what leg has the manager got to stand on, and what leg has a lot of the players got to stand on going into next season? If we're not seeing anything that's giving us any hope for next season, then what's the point of even looking forward to next season?
He said it all, hasn't he? We're playing a fantastic side. Let's see what are your thoughts? Would you change it? Would you change formation, players? What's the best we can hope for? Or are you confident that we can get a result? Have you seen enough that suggests there's an element of confidence going into this game? Let us know in the comments. Big thanks, support, for coming in and joining us for this. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. It only takes a sec. If you want more videos, get over to Patreon. Thanks for watching. See you later.